Welcome back to City Foodie Farm. Today I've got a special summer edition to a baked rigatoni. This one you'll be able to use all of your tomatoes straight out of the garden. It's the end of August and we have a ton of ripening tomatoes. So much I had to create this dish. So for this, feel free to use any tomatoes you have out of the garden. I have a variety of San Marzano tomatoes. I have some Italian heirloom tomatoes. Also, I have black cherry, which is a cherry tomato, and a sweet pea currant. And all of these worked well. And please take a minute to subscribe to my channel. I love making made from scratch meals for my family. So after you get your tomatoes washed, you'll also need a zucchini, 1 small onion, and we're going to use 6 cloves of garlic. And with those garden tomatoes, just dice them up and you will need 9 cups. So grab your favorite pot, drizzle in some olive oil, and don't be shy, olive oil will make the sauce. You'll want to add your diced onion as soon as your oil is ready. And season with salt and pepper. Go ahead and cook these on medium heat for a couple minutes. And then you can add in your garlic. You'll be adding just a little dash of crushed red pepper. This will give it a great flavor. And now you can go ahead and add in your zucchini. We will want to saute our zucchini with the onions and garlic and let them kind of wilt down, soften, and absorb some of those flavors. And as you can see, I did add in a little bit of salt and pepper as well. And since this is a summer edition, go grab those fresh herbs out of the garden. You will need rosemary, a little bit of parsley, and some basil. Those are the herbs that I chose to use. But when you're sauteing the zucchini, add in some of that rosemary. After it's been cooking for a little bit, you can go ahead and add in those tomatoes. I used 9 cups. I chose to measure it just so I could tell you guys, but go ahead and mix it in. These fresh tomatoes are gonna need to cook for a little bit to break down and develop their flavor. So just continue to cook it. I had it cooking on high for a little bit here. And you can see as you watch this video, yes, you do want to season it with salt and pepper. You'll be seasoning it as you go as well, but you'll kind of see the difference as the tomatoes break down. It's looking more like a pasta sauce. And this is no canned sauce. This is from your garden. How amazing is that? I cooked my sauce for about 50 minutes. When it's almost done, you can add in your fresh herbs. I added a little bit of parsley, rosemary, and basil. And if you haven't started your pasta, you'll want to do that. Add some salt to your boiling water, add your noodles, and the rigatoni noodles take about 12 minutes. It's really fun to see the transformation from a tomato to a sauce. This sauce is pretty much done. It has thickened a little bit and it's ready to put everything together. So grab a baking dish and you'll want to add a little bit of sauce at the bottom. And then you will be adding your cooked rigatoni noodles. And what you want to do is kind of toss it in the sauce, make sure the noodles are coated. And add some more sauce on top. And we are going to be topping this with some fresh mozzarella and then baking it in the oven. So at this point, your oven should be preheated to 350 degrees. We'll want to get our fresh mozzarella out and slice it thinly. And then we're just gonna add some slices on top. You'll wanna cook this uncovered for about 10 minutes at 350 degrees. At that point, you'll want to turn it up to 450 degrees for a couple minutes until you see the browning on top. This will also get a little bit of crispiness on the top of the noodles, which I love. After it's out of the oven, you can add a little bit of garnishment with the fresh basil. I think it looks really pretty. And let me tell you, this dish was delicious. It definitely tasted like summer. Garden, tomatoes, zucchini, noodles, the fresh mozzarella was so delicious with this dish. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. I hope you can try it. And stay tuned for more recipes. You can check out cityfoodiefarm.com as well. And until next time, happy cooking.